Hey YouTube, it's me again. I was looking at this one YouTube that I finally found, and I forgot her name, but she just had bariatric surgery August 1st of 2016, and she actually took the phone with her to her appointments, and she actually showed when she very first signed up for bariatric surgery, etc. And that was the first time I found something like that. It was really cool, and that's exactly what I wanted to do, to make sure that everybody could see what actually goes on. I have 12 days until I go in for my weigh-in and my paperwork. Exciting. Oh, I can't wait. 12 more days. And it'll seem a little bit more real, more official, because I think I started my journey January-ish. And I mean, just a lot of hoops and procrastinations, and I got denied for my surgery. My insurance said that it wasn't medically necessary, and then I appealed it on my own without, my bariatric surgeons or anything. I just did it immediately. As soon as I found out that I was denied, I did it on my own. And they did it, they had 30 days to get back to me, and they did it right at the end. The last week that they gave me my approval on that Monday, which was like, I don't know, September 25th or so, something like that. But anyway, I just wanted to kind of use this time to let you guys know a little bit about me. And yes, I'm under bariatric girl for now, and only because, there's my fiance's actual ex-wife is like, we just don't get along. It's sad but true. But anyway, I haven't told her that I'm having bariatric surgery. A lot of people like really look down on you because you're having surgery itself, and they think it's the easy way out. And I'm sure everybody has heard that time and time again. It's the easy way out. No, it's not. It's not by any means the easy way out. And as the girl actually said, and it was funny to me, she's like, on her video, I have to find out her name, but she was saying, if you think you're going into bariatric surgery to come out looking like a model, or as she said, looking like Beyonce, and no, that's not the case. And I think she said something about you actually will be looking like the Michelin Man, because of all the loose skin and everything else that you will have along with it. And my primary goal, it definitely was not cosmetic for me. Mine was because I am so much pain with my back and my knees. More or less, I gained weight from 2002 into 2005. I had 4 babies back to back, and I just blew up like 100 and some pounds. And because my back and my knees are so bad, and I've had a disease in my knees ever since I was young, so I never really could squat like normal people, and even to watch somebody squat, it hurts my knees, like thinking about it. But so it was kind of like that vicious cycle where I couldn't exercise to get the weight off, and yet and still the weight was there, and it's too painful to carry around, of course. And it sucks because I could diet all I want, and yes, I could lose weight, definitely. Anybody can lose weight when they diet, but one, are you going to maintain it? And two, I mean, appetite control has everything to do with, how you're doing in life and everything, your willpower, etc. And I'm human. I mean, I don't eat that much, but I do. Actually, my other half, he's a fitness nut, and he goes to the gym all the time. Actually, he's in there right now. And he is still kind of weary about me getting surgery, and he wanted me to, just have him be my personal trainer and whatnot. But like I said, I could diet all I want. I'm only going to lose so much weight, and I'm going to plateau, and especially being as immobile as I am, I cannot lose the weight. Like, it sucks. But anyway, so this is, I feel like, is my only option. And of course I looked into it. I've been thinking about it for over 2 years, and lots and lots of research as much as I can. And it, once you hit a plateau, you kind of get discouraged. And yes, I lost about 70 pounds doing a bariatric diet, which is 1 cup of veggies, 1 cup of fruit, and, you know, your size of your hand for meat. 3 times a day, no snacking in between, but you can have Crystal Light and sugar-free popsicles. And I think I lost about 70 pounds doing that on my own. And that, I did that because when I started to look into bariatric surgery like years ago, I want to say about 2008 or so, I'm not quite sure, 10, I don't even know. But the doctor there, they said, when I went to go for my psych eval, he was like, well, I saw in the notations that I was lethargic, and he didn't think that surgery would suit me because of my depression. And I'm sitting here thinking, I'm sorry, but morbid obese people, yeah, in a lot of pain, yes, they're going to be lethargic. They are. Not to mention, they will have depression issues. I mean, who wouldn't? But, you know, it kind of goes hand in hand. But when I went to this next time around, I specifically asked for a different psychiatrist because he was really tall, really skinny. He has no idea how it is to be obese. He has no idea how it is to be in pain. You know, he has no empathy whatsoever. So I went to a different doctor that they had, and he approved me right away. And he was like, oh yeah, you're ready. And I'm surprised that you got shut down before. But anyway, when I did get shut down by this psychiatrist the last time, I decided, I was like, you know what, I'm going to show him. I'm going to do it on my own. And I went on a bariatric diet, and I lost like 70 pounds. But soda's never really been an issue for me. I don't really drink soda that much, chips, etc. You know, I can do sweets, yes, but too sweet of sweets I don't like. I don't like heavy icing. I don't like, a lot of stuff is just way too sweet for me. And I know I keep jumping around, but back to where I was telling you about my other half. He sees me every day. He sees what I eat. And honestly, he told me, he goes, I really don't understand why you're that big, because you don't really eat that much. And it's more or less, like I said, I just, you know, depression. I had those 4 babies in a row. I sat at home with them, taking care of them. And for the most part, I sat down because either one baby needed me or another baby needed me. And I'm not making excuses by any means, but I blew up. I did. And so now I have all this extra weight on me, and I can't get rid of it. And as I was saying beforehand, with the ex, my fiance's ex, she is really mean. She is really nasty to me. And the only thing she really has to say about me is that I'm fat. Okay, yes, I am fat. Okay. I'll own it. But she, more or less, she's overweight. She's not obese, but she is definitely fat. So it's funny to me whenever she says it, you know. And she never really says anything about my looks, because she knows that, you know, I am pretty, etc. And I know I'm pretty, so yes, I said that. But anyway, she would use this, if she saw this or knew about this, and just use it against me and just rub it in my face. And I just didn't really want to hear it right now. And I know I should be a little bit more proud of it or whatever, but a lot of people just don't understand bariatric surgery. They think it is the easy way out. And they don't understand that you have so much time in between, from day one of going to a seminar till you actually get approved for surgery, till your surgery date. There's so much work that goes in between that, and so much thought, and so much, like, yes, we know our lifestyles are going to change, our eating habits are going to change, and I'm getting the RNY because obviously I kind of need that, because like I said, I don't really eat out the way, so therefore that is not the problem. But with the RNY, that's going to force only a little bit of food at a time, obviously, because it's going to be like this big. Your pouch is going to be that big. And the other part is the dumping syndrome. If you don't want dumping syndrome, you are forced to eat correctly too. So when you have the RNY, in my mind, yes, you're making that choice. I know I will not be able to eat things that I want to, or things that I crave, or anything else, but I made that decision and I am all for it. I just, don't want to hear the judgments right now. Like, even, I just started telling people about my surgery. Not a lot of people know. My best friend, I told her, and she tried talking me out of it. My fiance still is trying to talk me out of it in a way too, but he also knows that this is kind of like my only option. So, and that's what I look at it is my only option. And if I'm already 42, and honestly, yes, I'm scared. I know that surgery is coming, so I have not been scared up until a couple of days ago. Then I started putting thought into it, and I was like, it's not about my lifestyle change. It's about, it is a dangerous procedure. It is. And that's what worries me, because it's more or less, I have those 4 kids to think about, and that's the only thing that concerns me, is what if something goes wrong? Because my best friend that tried to talk me out of it was telling me about how there's a girlfriend of hers that she had a friend that she had a leak or something from her stomach, and she passed away. She passed away from complications, and it's reality. You can die from it. But again, as everybody says, you can also die from being obese and all the complications that come with that. So it's kind of like, which is more important to you? And that's where I'm like, that's my only concern. As far as like changed eating habits and all that, I'm good. I can do this all day long. I am a little worried about the liquid diet and everything right after, because my surgeon did not require a liquid diet prior. They just want you to eat basically the bariatric diet, as I explained earlier. And I guess I will take you a little bit further along. I know this video is getting kind of lengthy, and I know I'm jumping all over the place, but that's me. I jump all over the place if it's just me. But yeah, I just wanted to tell you a little bit about myself and the reasons why I wanted to do surgery. And yes, I'm also hearing a bunch of people try, and my mom tried talking me out of surgery, and it's kind of like all these people are trying to talk me out of it, and you really need that support group of somebody else telling you it's okay, you can do this, and you should do this for yourself. So I'm on